Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, I see staff is arriving. Good afternoon, Site 42 staff, as well as those of you from the greater SCP Foundation. Welcome to another field mission with Dr. Sherman. As always, I am Dr. Sherman, and even when I am in the field, even when I am working, investigating, or in this case, attending a wedding, I am going to take a little bit of time out of my day to make sure you guys have all the information you need to do your jobs here at the SCP Foundation. And so although my time is limited, I am here to answer your questions for a short time today. Time check, probably 20 to 30 minutes max. But we're here for now, and at our starting point, Dr. Harley Jones, congratulations on being the first chatter of the day. Meanwhile, Junior Researcher Sally, Amber Chaos, Dragon Shot, Junior Researcher America, Researcher Voidel, Kitus Game, Junior Researcher Sally again, Der Kaiser, Silent Follower, Chris the Dire Wolf Boy, Scarlet Fox, Atlas, Zerdrin, Cyrus, scrolling still, Puppet Boy, good to see you. Dark Duality, good to see you as well. Thank you all specifically for being early to the stream and for being members. Meanwhile, the Truest Trollface, Chucker, Algrin, Idiotic, and Prime Motions and Chaos Goblin Dogs, good to see you guys in the chat just for being you. And so reminder that when I'm in the field, although I am still here to educate, illuminate, elucidate you to the mysteries of the Foundation, when I'm in the field, I don't have any music. I don't have any ability to see Ko-Fis. So everything, I have to check super chats in a separate window. So if a super chat is less than $5, it is frickin' difficult for me to find it. So that will take me a moment, but I will do my best to answer what I can as I can. And of course, first of all, where is bro? Where did you get the outfit? Amazing suit, can't lie. Did you finally stop being single? A wedding, congrats to the couple. Yes, so it is wedding season, and as a ballroom dance instructor, very often I am involved in that process, but not this time. This time it is a friend of a friend getting married. I am a +1 because I am charming, an excellent yapper, and a very good dancer. I am lovely at parties. And so, here at the beginning, I'm going to, yes, it is the wedding of Dr. Jace and Dr. Core. Dr. Jace and Dr. Core, I believe Core. Core's the one I'm not sure of. It's like Rook, maybe it's Rook. I'm obviously on the friend of Dr. Jace's side of the performance, but it is not Rad. Rad is not getting married. But while there is here, I wanted to make sure I got the stream in at this exact time of day before the celebrations begin, because I figured I had to give y'all a fit check. I figured I had to give you a fit check of this suit, because let me prop this up for you real quick. Come on. Are you kidding? Have you seen the look, the fit? Undeniable. And so, yes, I have not gotten a reason to wear a suit since the pandemic, so this is a nice change of pace. Now, I do see a donation came in. I'm going to go to the donation menu real quick. Junior Researcher Sherwood, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab yourself a chicken breast with a side of asparagus on your way past the commissary. Dr. Sherman, I have an evil clone called Varian. Help. Oh, the Foundation and its evil clone issues never leaves us alone, but that's fine. Listen, just find your on-site pair where one can only tell lies and one can only tell truths, and they will help your friend who is trying not to shoot the real you, to shoot the fake one. So you got this. I believe in you. Junior Researcher Sally, thank you for your first donation to today's stream as well as being a member. Grab yourself, you can have the lobster on your way past the commissary. Hey Doc, happy you like the emotes, and I can do more if you want. Oh, trust me, it's been a very, very busy weekend, getting a lot of work done as well as getting ready for this event. And so I have not had time to respond to you, but they are incredible. And I'm going to be talking to you about making a lot more. And Sally, we are going to be talking about compensating you for your work. Because if I'm going to be using these for membership purposes, I've got to pass that on to the artists. That's how we do things around here. So stay tuned. I want to talk to you more seriously about that. Base, thank you for your first donation to today's stream as well as being a member. Grab yourself. You can have the filet mignon on your way past the commissary today. Well, after a lengthy process and multiple weapon disarming, Dr. Patience has given me the green light to become Site-42's newest android testing assistant. Oh, that's wonderful. The last one got chewed up in the gears of the last android we tested. We've been needing a new one. That's wonderful. Welcome to the team, and don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. Junior Researcher America, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a little slice of cake on your way past the commissary. Looking snazzy is the other Dr. Charlotte. It is not Dr. Charlotte. I know that for sure. Jace is... I said it in a previous stream. I know it's in my head somewhere. It's going to bother me until the ceremony, honestly. Sleepless Songbird, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab yourself a croquette on your way past the commissary. I still have your pen. Oh, well, I'll get it back when I get back. The Wanderers Library sends its regards to the happy couple. Their story will be recorded. The suit suits you. Well, I will give them your regards as well as regards from all of the Site-42 staff, and thank you. The suit feels pretty sharp. Rolling down. GSP Dad, thank you for your first donation to today's stream as well as being a member. Grab yourself a spring roll on your way past the commissary. I hope you never have to oversee the clown milking. Yeah, I too hope to never have to oversee that. Oh, and by the way, if anyone's wondering about the location of the wedding, since, it's a bit late for you guys to crash the party, unfortunately, but you should look up the coastline of Half Moon Bay, California. The coastline of Half Moon Bay, California is absolutely gorgeous. If I were outside, then I would show you that, but I'm doing this from the business center because there's Wi-Fi here, and the signal everywhere else is kind of terrible. You got that shit on. Lego Yoda, I appreciate your vote of confidence. Yeah, I'll do one more fit check for everyone who just showed up late. And I can just hang this here with a good angle. Put it on the other side, that way it doesn't block the camera. Boom, like so. And here is your fit check. This is the look. This is how we're playing it today. A member, make sure to grab yourself puff on your way past the commissary. Looking good, Doc, quite spiffy. Much obliged, feeling quite spiffy today. Wait, you're getting married? I am not getting married. I am married to my work right now. No, I'm attending a wedding. And it just so happens that I'm quite feeling this. I saw the stream title and immediately rolled up. I won't lie. Sheenie, here we are. Lagging real bad, that makes sense. I'm at a hotel business center. There's only so much we can do here. We're doing our best with what we got. Yep, and so yes, as I said, this is mostly to keep the stream alive and to show you guys what I look like when I get dappered up a little bit, that's all. Otherwise, we're gonna hang out for a minute, answer a couple questions, and then make our way back to other people. Haven't missed any donos yet, just keeping things clear in the menu. Silent Follower, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a crab cake on your way past the commissary. And Snazzy, well, thank you. Rosa Maria, welcome to Site-42 staff. Thank you for subscribing. I bet people are questioning why a full-grown adult is talking to a phone with no voice response in a room, LaMAFO. Well, I did tell them I was just needing to do a conference call, which I am. I am conferencing. I've got a whole conference of people here right now. There's 200 viewers in this chat. That is a, for sure, conference. In fact, I might as well be holding a comedy night with how many people are here. You guys, if you were buying drinks, if you were an audience, we would just have a whole celebration. We could fill a comedy club with this crowd. So yes, I think a conference call is a fair thing to call it. Leuna, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab yourself a cupcake on your way past the commissary. Did you run that suit through 914? It's very fine. Ooh, hitting me with the SCP pickup line potential right there. Impressive, clever, I like it. And thank you, I am feeling good about this suit. I unfortunately had to go get a new suit because since I messed up my ankle, I've put on the pounds, as the chat reminds me of sometimes when rude people come in. But it's fine. When I lose the weight, we'll take it in. It'll be good. And in the meantime, it still looks fire. It still looks fire. And that's why the hair's refreshed. You gotta cover all your bases. You gotta look fine in every way possible. And yes, I am waiting for any person who walks by this business center, which doesn't have a door, to come in and be like, oh, what's going on in here? That's going to be very funny. Did you get a Ko-Fi? Dark Duality, if I did, Desk is monitoring it, but the problem is I can't see it from here myself. So Desk has to relay it to me, and also Desk has to put the questions in a very small amount of words so I can see it in the preview on my phone, because I do not have access to Ko-Fi or even the full chat here. It's the in the field version. Dr. Sherman, I don't believe that hair is proper protocol. Listen, I set the protocol for Site 42 fashion standards, and I allowed myself to do this. Also, you can do this. Go get your hair colored. The salon stylist is obviously very good at their job, so enjoy yourself. Let's look fly. Why is your hair blue? I'm just asking. All granted, it's because I'm not a tattoo guy, I'm not a piercing guy, and so if I'm gonna ornament, I like hair coloring is that way. What's your thoughts on SCP-096? I certainly hope it stays in itself for the duration of this event so I don't have to deal with anything. Think I might have to draw you in this suit now. Well, if that is what you choose to do, I will not complain. Zerdrin says, I have tattoos. That's awesome for you. I don't dislike tattoos in a tattoos are bad way. In fact, tattoos are freaking awesome on most people I see them on. The problem is just that I really don't like needles. And I have never thought of something I wanted to get tattooed on my body that would be there forever. So that is just the way I go. Hair color, that grows out and you can redo it again. You can change it all you want. So work on that. Leuna, thank you for donating again. SCP stream idea, SCP pickup lines and dad jokes. I would have to write so many, but it would be fun. It would be fun. Normal Studios Official, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab yourself a spinach puff on your way past the commissary. Hey, Dr. Sherman, just want to know what your thoughts were on the medical department. They are essential. Obviously, we love medical. We love the way that they bring us back from the brink of death. I just had a great visit with them after my shoulder injury in the field. So very nice. And by in the field, I mean in the break room because of frickin' Steve. But anyways, yes, we love medical here. We love medical. GSP Dad, thank you for donating again. I have an SCP proposal on the parasitic worm that attaches to a host brainstem, scans them, and makes a perfect partner of an anomalously self-replicating cells, then feeds off the dopamine. So is that are you proposing a test on an anomaly that already exists, or are you proposing a new anomaly? You know how much I don't like new anomalies being made because then we have to contain them and that's all the more paperwork and resources. Except that we're actually an arts community and I do enjoy when new SCPs are made because it's always so creative. Everybody's so creative. Does that include dyeing my fur? Yes, Chris the Direwolf. Boy, that can include dyeing your fur. Eliza, I'm looking for a mind and work. I don't know why you're singing Hamilton, Cyrus, but I'm always here for it. Just Alice, thank you for your first donation of today's stream. Grab yourself a piece of cornbread on your way past the commissary. Good afternoon, doctor. You look rad. Well, to be fair, rad looks rad, but I do look cool anyways. Once again, I'll give you the fit check for anybody who's just getting here as soon as I get this thing to stand up without falling. And yes, so this is how we're playing it today. Your friendly neighborhood Nulkin, honestly, at this point, the SCP logo is one of the only things I have considered getting as a tattoo because of how long I've been in the community and how much it means to me and how much I appreciate and want to stick with it and help it. That is one of the only things I have considered doing a tattoo. Amber, you have a 42 tattoo. That's incredible. The meaning of life, the universe, and everything. Amazing. Amazing. The Thomas, thank you for your first donation to today's stream as well as being a member. Grab yourself a taquito on your way past the commissary. And here I thought I had the nicest suit in the Directors Council. Listen, I've been a ballroom dance teacher for 2 decades now. If you don't have the skills to get a good suit together, you do not make it in the industry. So yeah, I sleep on it. I don't wear it very often, but when I pull it out, I pull it out. That came out wrong. Scrap that from the record. GSP Dad, thank you for donating again. I made the SCP. It's on Sandbox under Dr. Morgan Z Parasitic Relationship. Oh, okay, so you're in the process of making it. That's great. Make sure you get some crit from some SCP authors or other people who are very good writers and can help you out with that, because teamwork, get it together, make it happen, get it posted. Hell yeah. Did you get your if you're a new author, did you get yourself greenlit? Because the greenlight process is very important. You'll want to talk to somebody there. An SCP author can get you past the greenlight, but you just gotta get that clearance. So make sure you follow the protocols for posting. We don't want to lose an article before it gets born because of that. Leuna, thank you for donating again. Would you rather the tree scream or 729 Oh, wait. Or J on fire? I would rather the tree scream. I have worse things in mind for 729-J. Worse things. Scrolling down the chat. Administrator, thank you for your first donation to today's stream as well as being a member. Grab yourself a champagne. Grab yourself some sham on your way past the commissary. Dr. Sherman, get down here. The tree is screaming. Oh wait, it stopped. Don't worry. I think that was just an intern who stabbed themselves with one of the torture nails again. That happened last week. We were all very confused and excited and then disappointed. So yeah, don't trust the interns. Oh, I've made it to the That's What She Says in the chat from my thing that was definitely stricken from the record, so there was nothing to say about it. I see how that works. Coming down to check the donos to make sure I didn't miss anything. Time check. We have 15 minutes left at maximum, 15 minutes. If I get a ping that I gotta go, then sooner. But right now, 15 minutes is the time check. All right, every dono I have listed here is good. Coming back to the chat. How do I start into the SCP community, Dr. Sherman? I don't know where to start. Consider the SCP community the same as comic books, in that there's way too much to ever read at all, so don't worry about that. Just dive in where you can and find your way. So obviously you can go to the SCP Wiki proper, you can read stories, you can check out the contests. The contests always provide new and exciting stories, especially Classicon, because it was limited to 1,000 words, so you're able to get through a lot of stories really quickly, so that's excellent. You can also, of course, watch content creators like myself or Mr. Illustrated, Volgan, etc. We highlight certain stories that we enjoy, and you can use those to offshoot into stories that are related. And so that's a great way, just like comic books. If you like Spider-Man, maybe you'll enjoy the adjacent heroes comics that Spider-Man hangs out with. So that's a good way to just kind of inch your way in. And of course, friends of yours. If friends of yours like SCP, talk about their SCP likes. That way you can hang out with them as well. Prize People is still messed up. Sheeny, you right. You obviously right. All right, I saw a dono come in. Let me grab that real quick. The Thomas, thank you for donating again. Who the hell is touching the Omega warhead? Oi, get out of there. That's a nuclear bomb. Usually interns are pranking with the Alpha warhead. The Omega warhead, that's a whole nother scenario. How do they even get the keys for that room? I need you to investigate this for me, Thomas, please. Let me the fuck out of containment, Dr. Sherman. No. Unturk Parker, I just got here. Why is Sherm in a suit? It is because I am out in the field attending a wedding. Dr. Jace and Dr. Rooker, I think. Rooker. Dr. Jace, I'm obviously on Dr. Jace's side of the wedding. But Dr. Jace is marrying Dr. Rooker, and I am been invited to attend. The Volgan, oh, and since you just got here, suit shot. Boom, prop up the camera, get it right, get it right. Put it on. I think we're all in agreement he has that shit on. The Volgan is the channel that really got me started. Before that, it's haunting. V is awesome, and I'm glad to hear it. Checking the chat down. Oh yay, the lag's back. Yeah, the lag's gonna lag as it's gonna be. We're stuck in a hotel business center, but we'll survive, we'll survive. Is Rad at the wedding? Unfortunately, Radiger is not in attendance of this wedding. And regular Sherman is telling me to make sure that you know that it is not an SCP community member's wedding. It is just a personal friend of a friend. And so it is, you know, don't expect any real SCP doctors or creators to show up. I actually didn't mind him clarifying that, so that's fine. Is that the kitchen you're in? Show me that microwave. Yeah, I don't know why the business center has a microwave, to be honest. Yeah, this is just the business center of the hotel, you know, like a printer and turned off computers and all, that's all. Since when did we have an Omega warhead? Now that you mention it, Legendary Doge, I don't remember us having an Omega warhead either. Is this a Nestic meme that implants itself in your head and you remember it as existing even though it doesn't exist? I need you to research Omega warheads and make sure we actually have one. Otherwise, we could be in worse trouble than I thought. Hey, Doc, it's been a while since I attended a live. Well, good to see you, Janitor Jerry. Thank you so much, bro. I've been trying to see a microwave for a while now. I'm so happy, Sleepless, that I could fulfill this need for you. Honestly, what else is community for? What else is the SCP community about than making sure that you saw a microwave? I can't think of a single thing. Also, speaking of microwaves, Desk, can you get me the designation for the SCP microwave that's a -J? You know, it's one of our office microwaves in the break room. It's a -J. SCP microwave -J, you'll probably find it. I don't know what the actual designation is, but that's funny. Are you in the back rooms? Well, now that you mention it, these walls are rather yellow. That is worrying. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Desk, thank you for the answer. The microwave anomaly is SCP-145-J. So if you have not had enough of SCP microwave shenanigans, please visit SCP-145-J to get yourself some more. What is your favorite SCP? Drum Crumb, I'm going to tell you my favorite SCPs in just about 4 minutes. In about 4 minutes, we're ending stream. And at that point, I always traditionally tell you my favorite SCPs. So you'll get to hear them real soon. And if you're so desperate you got to rush for it, you can go to yesterday's or another day's stream. Because again, it's a tradition at the end of every stream. You need to see a microwave in the stream. Got you. I do. I got you. I got you here. Look and marvel. This, I've always got your back. You know, I've always got your back for microwaves. The hell is my life. The Thomas, thank you for donating again. Bunch of wusses evacuating the site because the nuclear siren is going off. Wusses, I say. Omega warheads are not mentioned in canon, but exist in fan games. Oh, we got Mandela'd by an off-site anomaly. Oh my, that is actually quite dangerous. We gotta keep tabs on this. Thank you for finding out. I know the tree's name. Intern Dog, are you saying you know SCP-4521's true name? In that we could probably use it to invoke some sort of reaction? A reaction of screaming? Because if you know that tree's true name, I need it, because I need it for the next test. So, give me the name. You know the name? Give me the name. The name, please, the name. Vortex. You're saying the tree is named Vortex. There's no tree on Earth that's named Vortex. That is such a try-hard name for a tree to get. Wait. But do you think the tree is a try-hard? If it's trying so hard not to scream, maybe it would name itself something try-hard like Vortex. I don't know. This could be worth a try. Maybe it's playing 7-dimensional chess, which is, as we all know, 3 dimensions better than 4-dimensional chess. All right, Site 42 staff, I have reached the end of stream. I gotta start getting the outro because it seems like I gotta get on the move. So, you know, I always tell you the end of stream, my favorite SCPs. Of course, I'm not gonna tell you the ones I wrote, that would be cheating, but you can go to the Sherm's author page in Site 42 Hub on the Site 42 Wiki to read the SCPs I personally wrote and or contributed voiceover and sound effects for. All over that wiki, I am in there somewhere. And while you're there, there's some links that people are very often and very interested in finding, and they just need to look in the right place. While you are there, you can become a Site 42 patron or a channel member if you want to donate to us monthly. You can do a super chat or a Ko-Fi if you want to donate it to us one at a time. Either way, we appreciate the help. You can also check out what's the phrase I'm looking for? Remember that even if you can't donate directly, we still value you as an honored member of Mobile Task Force Site 42, codename the Signal Boosters. If you do not like, share, subscribe, come to the chat, comment on videos, all that, then the algorithm doesn't help us. And if the algorithm doesn't help us, we can't help the SCP community. And we don't like it that way. So because of your help, we are able to help the SCP community, and I appreciate you, Sci 42, greatly for it. Now, in no particular order, my favorite SCPs are SCP-3999, SCP-3043, SCP-008-J, SCP-Spooky-J, SCP-5031, SCP-5175, SCP-5320, and SCP-8980. Content warning of the last one, it is a rough read. Speed round, 3999-3043, 008-J, Spooky-J, 5031, 5175, 5320, and 8980. Content warning on the last one. Harvey, thank you for donating at the very last minute here. It's Hades from Descendants, love the look. Are you saying I look like Hades from Descendants? Or are you saying you are Hades from Descendants? That's the difference. If you think I look like that and it's a good look, that's one thing. But if you are Hades and then you like my look, that's a different thing. Although I'm not going to doubt, Hades is usually a pretty dapper son of a gun, so probably has good fashion sense. Anyways, Site 42 staff, I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something even from this short stream. If anything, I hope you learned something about looking good and microwaves. And so be safe, be well, and as always, secure, contain, protect. I'll see you in the next video and/or stream. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You feel like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I love you, baby. To hold the lonely night, I love you, baby. Trust in me, I say. Oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. Puppet Boy, thank you for donating. You enjoyed 8980, even if it is horrifying. Harvey, I will look up Hades from Descendants after I get off stream so I can check out what you're saying I look like. It probably looks dope though, and I appreciate the compliment in advance. That was, I forget the name of that song and the artist, and I can't look it up right now, but you know that song. You know that song. All right, see you guys later. Cheers.